Hello and welcome to day 3 of Strength from Within Yoga Challenge. Today we are shifting from isolated strength into integrated mindful movement. We are focusing on smooth transitions and conscious weight shifts sprinkled with brain-based techniques that supports coordination, balance and deeper awareness. If you are ready, let's begin. We'll start in child's pose. So for child's pose, you can keep the knees together or you can keep them apart and bring the big toes touching. Chest coming down for arm. You can extend your arms forward, forehead on the floor, or you can bring the arms by your sides. Whatever form you pick, close your eyes. Bring yourself to the present, to this moment. And as we always do, shift your awareness to your breath. Finding the slow pace, focused breathing, Ujjayi or oceanic breath. And revisiting the familiar sensations around the navel. Allow your body to relax. And become aware of the sensations. Notice the floor supporting you. And on your next inhale, bring the hands in front of your knees. Gently press to come all the way up to seated. From here, you come into tabletop position. Keep the spine neutral first. Your wrist under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. We'll continue with cat-cow. And the next in breath, drop the belly button down, lift the head and then lift the chest. Exhale, round the back, pull the belly in and drop the head down. Tuck the chin. Inhale, lift the head and the chest. Engage the shoulder blades. Exhale, round the back, drop the head down. Let the rhythm of your breath guide the wave of your spine. It is not about big movements. It's about letting your nervous system feel safe enough to move freely. Let's do one more. And the last cat. On your next in breath, bring the body back to neutral spine position. And from here we'll continue with the wrist warm-up. It's important before putting a lot of weight in our wrists because today we're going to do plank and downward dog. So this is really important step to start with because wrists are very sensitive and we need to prepare them properly. The first one is we're going to lift the palms off the mat and pressing into the fingers, fingertips and knuckles and then drop the palms down on the mat. We're going to do 4 more. You can sync this movement with the breath. Inhale, exhale down. 3, 4, and 5. The next one is a little bit more challenging and you feel your wrists more. So we're bringing the back of the hands down on the mat. Keeping the arms straight. And we're gonna rock from side to side. If it feels too much, the tension in the wrists, you can just stay here if you already feel it, or even maybe one hand at a time. Just stay here and then switch the hands. But if this is bearable, then let's little push our limits if you can't stay. Very gentle swings. And turn the fingers out. Stay with the sensations. All right, now our wrists are ready. We'll continue with the bear or beast pose. And we are shifting our focus into our center, our core. Hover the knees 1 or 2 inches from the floor. We're gonna hold it here, engage the thighs, and feel the connection between your core and your limbs. See how they're connected to each other, how this movement actually coming from the core strength. 1 more breath, and knees down. We're gonna do it 1 more time. Take your time, inhale, exhale. Again, feeling this little contraction here around the navel. Press through the hands, lift the knees. And knees down. Very good. And from here, maybe you need to take the knees a little backward. We're gonna come on our belly. We'll continue with the locust pose. We'll do 3 different forms. We'll prepare everything for the actual posture or the final form. Keeping the hands next to your ribs, beside the ribs. And while you're lifting the chest up, lift the legs off the mat too. You can bring the feet together, the big toes touching, activate the glutes, or you can keep them separate. You can play between these two angles according to the feeling in your lower back. And we're coming down, chest down, head down. Now we're bringing the arms beside our body. On the next in breath, we're gonna lift the chest, shoulders, and the legs, and press through the hands. And down. With the next in breath, now we're gonna lift the arms as well. So everything, all are coming up. Even you can interlace your fingers and pull the hands backward. Open up the shoulders and the chest. Legs down. Release the hands and just stay here. Hands next to your ribs. Press to tabletop first. Tuck the toes. Plank. You may need to round the back and lift the shoulders above towards the ears here. Pressing the heels back. And from here we're going to downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here. You can nod your head yes and no. Adding a little nerve flossing here. Pressing through the hands, grounding through the feet. Find that sensation again around the navel with each out breath. Lift the gaze in between the hands and bring the right foot forward. Drop the left knee down, low lunge. From low lunge, shift the hips backward, extend the right leg, flex the toes. We continue with nerve flossing or nerve gliding for the sciatic nerve. So either your fingers on the floor, you can bend your knees if your fingers are not coming down, and you can also use blocks if needed. Flexing the toes. Point the toes. Tuck the chin down. Flex the toes, lift the head up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Nerve gliding is not a stretch. We are putting one end in tension and the other end we keep it loose. So why we call it flossing or gliding? Because we glide the nerve back and forth. Perfect. And from here, so as the feeling is like tingly feeling, it's not a strain. We're taking the foot to the side next to the right hand. We're going to lizard lunge and draw the knee out to the side. You can stay here or maybe come onto elbows. In the posture, mainly the target area is inner thighs, but you may feel somewhere else too. Just stay here with the breaths. Inhale, hands down. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, and step back to high plank. We'll take our first vinyasa of the 7-day challenge, but we'll do half chaturanga. Knees down, elbows bent, chest slowly down. Point the toes. Inhale, baby cobra. We're keeping the elbows close to our torso. Gaze down, pressing through the hands. Very good job. From here, tabletop, plank, and downward dog. Gaze lifted. Left foot forward, right knee down, low lunge. Taking the hips back, flexing the left toes, and finding a half split first. And we continue with nerve flossing for this side. Inhale here. Exhale, point the toes, tuck the chin. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do 3 more. Very good. Half split and rock forward. Left foot outside of the left hand. Drawing the knee out. Feeling a nice gentle stretch here. And again, if this is already good and feeling something, you can stay. Or you can come again and rest your elbows on your mat. On your next long inhale, plant the hands down on your ground. Tuck the toes, back toes, lift the knee, back to plank. Knees down. And half chaturanga. Inhale, baby cobra. Maybe you can try to push up to plank or tabletop and plank and down dog. Reconnect with your body, your breath. Now looking in front of your mat, we're gonna step. You can come with the big step or you can come with small steps. We're gonna meet in front of our mat. Forward fold. Inhale halfway. Exhale, forward fold again. It's okay to bend the knees. If the hamstrings are short, we don't have to stay here with the straight legs. On our next inhale, we're gonna lower the hips, arms up. You can bring the hands together, you can keep them separate. Our friends are coming. And we're gonna do the same again, forward fold first. And inhale, halfway. One more forward fold. And now, just relax your arms. I mean, you can grab the opposite elbows here. Hello. Hi. Maybe swing from side to side. And then relax the arms again. With control, coming all the way up to standing. Take a long deep breath in. And open your mouth, exhale out. One more in breath. And exhale. You are doing great. All right. Now we're going to do single leg lift off. Single leg balance. Okay. So for the balance, our core is very important component. We want to keep our core active. And now you know this feeling of pulling in, engaging, activating this little light contraction here. So we're going to use this. We're going to add hip flexor strength. Let's start with the right leg. Shift the weight on your left foot. Make sure that your left leg is strong and steady. And maybe you can first lift the toes off the mat and then spread them. And it's like you dragging the mat with the toes. We want a grip. We need a good grip here. Come on to tippy toes on the right side. Hands maybe here or by your side. And lift the core. Remember this feeling. From here, we're gonna lift the right foot off the mat. Oops, wobbling. Find the focal point, your drishti. Find any spot in front of you. It will help you. And then, either you can grab the leg, pull it a little closer to your torso, or if you have the strength already here, core compression, this combination of lower abdomen and the hip flexor, hold it here. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Right foot down. We're going to do the same for the other side. Shifting the weight. Step by step, we're building the strength from the ground, from within. This time, I'm keeping my hands here. Sometimes it helps to feel this activation in transverse abdominis. Lifting up, finding the balance, finding the focal point, either holding and hugging, or just keeping like this. Already 4. Let's do 2 more. And last one. Very good. Okay. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back to high plank. Knees down, chest down, baby cobra. Tabletop, and we're going to child's pose, where we started. Maybe this time you want to keep the arms stretched. Let your breath catch up to your body. Become aware of the sensations again. And see if you notice the difference between the first child's pose and the last one. On your next in breath, slide the hands backward toward the knees. Gently lift yourself up to seated posture. I'm sitting in hero, you can sit in easy sit. Close your eyes once again. Soften your shoulders. Relax the navel. every single part of your body. Notice how are you feeling? What sensations come and go? What kind of emotions and thoughts are arising and disappearing? Before opening your eyes, feel this gratitude toward yourself. This is day 3 and you are showing up for yourself. You're building this beautiful habit here with me, and hopefully it will be prolonged. You will keep it as a habit, creating a foundation. And you can slowly open your eyes to finish today's practice. Well done! Yes, today day 3, almost halfway, and you're doing great. We are doing great together, but you are doing great. And it's actually pretty good to be here every day with the sunset and dogs and the goats. Thank you for joining and practicing with me again. I'll see you tomorrow for day 4.